Get ready for a real brain buster. I'm the Flannel Fox Tim Swernick, and I reviewed Grid Mania on the Nintendo Switch. Grid Mania is a puzzle game that'll really make you scratch your head. The main mode makes you match corresponding balls to their colored spaces on the board. However, you can't just move one ball at a time. Similar to a Rubik's Cube, the entire row moves as one unit. Seeming very simple at first, the difficulty is immediately apparent, introducing new colors and bigger levels as you progress, and this is just casual puzzle mode. Quick Challenge is a spin on the casual puzzle mode, but where in casual puzzle mode you have unlimited moves to complete a level, in Quick Challenge you're allotted a certain amount of moves in order to solve each conundrum. Looking at some incredibly difficult levels where you only have 3 moves to complete it at first seems impossible. However, once you learn to push the game's mechanics and scratch the far depths of your brain, solving them becomes incredibly rewarding. The game has 2 more modes. In Grid Madness, you play a match 3-like puzzle where each match colors a square on the board, with the goal being to color the entire board. Second is Chain Reaction. Now it's a little more complicated, but essentially you have to make a chain of all the light-colored balls, but one of the balls has to be on its corresponding color square. While you can play Grid Mania with the touchscreen, the controls feel fantastic in analog, and yes, this does feel like an iPad game, which normally I'm not a huge fan of. The art style is solid but basic, just like the music. However, the level of thought required to complete some of these puzzles is far beyond your typical Match 3 in the iOS store. Grid Mania is a very basic but challenging puzzle game that seems like a fun time on a Saturday morning hanging on the patio with a nice cup of coffee. With over 170 different levels and 4 very different game modes, getting this brain teaser feels like a no-brainer. That's why I'm giving Grid Mania on the Nintendo Switch a 7.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video game review, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Metacritic and Twitter at TheFlannelFox. See you next time, Switchers.